Armory 3D Game Jam is finally here. Now, you've probably been waiting for this for a while. If not, if you've never actually done the previous one, or you haven't heard of the Armory 3D Game Jam 2.0 this time, then a game jam is basically just a game development challenge where you'll be tasked to make a game, any game you want, honestly, it's your choice, but there is going to be a set theme that will be disclosed in 8 days when the game jams start. Now, let's talk about the game jam a little bit. You don't need to be a developer or anybody who's got any experience in the domain of making games with Armory 3D. Honestly, if it's like the first day, you can actually just come on here, watch like a tutorial, read up on ask the question, or just open an example project and work your way from there, and you can make anything as basic as you want as long as it fits the theme. Now the theme, like I said, is not going to be restrictive at all. In fact, it's going to be super light, and it doesn't matter how well you interpret it, whether you're going to make a game completely based on that theme or whether it's just slightly loosely based on it, well, not based on it at all, but slightly involves it. It doesn't matter, as long as it's got a hint of that theme inside your game, it'll be completely accepted, so that's not a problem. Now obviously the game jam is going to start on the 1st of October and it's going to end on the 29th. That way there are a couple of days for voting to take place and finish. And so the game jam will last the entire month of October. Now, like I've already mentioned in my previous game jam, you should only use assets that you either make yourself or that are free to use. Or if you have bought some assets, then make sure you do have the right to use those assets in your own project. Now, talking about using the game engine, the game obviously has to be made with the Armory 3D game engine. But it doesn't matter if you're using a modified version of it, like somebody asked me previously today. Any version of Armory is fine. As long as you're using the Armory inside of Blender, you're good to go. Now, to export your game once you finally built it and got it ready to go, make sure you export it as an exe file. I've made an old video about that with terrible audio, sorry about that, about how to export it as an exe file really easily. I'm going to make another one recently talking about the different ways and the advantages and the bad things about exporting in these two different ways using Visual Studios and obviously Chrome. So now I just want to go over and tell you about some of the assets you can use. Obviously, like I said, anything free, so basically just look at the assets and then you can get loads of ideas from assets. Usually if you go on a website and you see some different materials, it can inspire you to make a specific type of game or another. Obviously the Armory Discord is obviously going to welcome anybody who wants to join and who has questions, or you can just go on the forum and ask them there. And now if you want, I can tell you about a small project I'm working on to help you get more ideas for this game jam and any other game that you would be making. This new YouTube channel is called Game Dev Ideas, and like the title suggests, it is all about giving you ideas as a game developer. Now, I'm not a great game developer myself. In fact, I can barely even call myself a game developer. I'm more of an artist, but I do have quite a good imagination, and so I've made a video, a YouTube short video for every single game I did. I had rattling around my head, and I've uploaded them to this video channel. Now obviously right now I've only got 2 edited, but don't worry, because I've got enough to last 2 months. That's 30 episodes. That I'm going to upload one day on, and once every 2 days I'm going to upload a YouTube short about a game idea or game concept. So that is a way to get inspired. You can go ahead and subscribe to not miss out on any of these videos. Make sure to ring the notification bell, and well, I hope that you have some good inspiration from this channel, because I spent the last month working on it. Now that's all I got to say about this Armory 3D Game Jam. Now last one had a bunch of submissions, and they're really great, and all of the projects submitted were all posted on the Armory 3D Git page in the section of games made with Armory. So if you want to add your own game on there, then you can join this game jam, and all of the uploads from this that will be qualified will be sent over there, so that people can test out your games to see how you've been using Armory 3D and to learn from you. Thank you very much for watching this video. Obviously The game jam starts in 8 days, and that's when the theme will be dropped. So starting from the 1st of October, you will be able to figure out what game you would like to make based on the theme. Like I said before, the theme is not at all restrictive, I just want to repeat that. But until then, I hope that you come in and have a good time and you actually learn something, because I mean, last time I made a game jam it was very rushed. I've never made a game jam before, but I've learned from my mistakes and I'm hoping to make this a much more fun experience for both you and me. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.